God.
Welcome to Coffee and Candor. This is Chris, and Ross just fucking interrupted me.
Chris just broke all our eardrums.
Yeah. And the Ross, Brandy, and Amber, we're all here.
Yeah,
Hey.
Yeah, I like that.
Hi.
All right. God. So what are we starting with?
I don't know.
Amber, you posted this one about the mother and daughter trying to drug that woman for a newborn kid.
Oh, they did drug her.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, let's
Is
talk
it
about
like
that.
a baby napping thing?
Yeah, it was in Washington State. A mother and daughter posed as newborn photographers.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the daughter was like her assistant because her daughter's only 16. She was 38. And this woman wanted pictures with her newborn, so I guess they did it at her house, I think. Mm-hmm. They gave her a cupcake as part of the, here's a cupcake to start the photo shoot
laced
that
with
was
Rohypnol.
drugged.
So they gave the mom a cupcake to knock her out.
And they were going to steal the newborn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but hold on. But tell them what all the mom saw them doing. Because you told me that the mom saw them, like, wiping down everything they had touched and shit like that.
Yeah,
Oh my
she said,
God.
Yeah.
So they thought it through.
They offered the victim a cupcake. The
Yeah, it wasn't
victim
a spur
said
of the moment thing.
she ate the treat and then felt drowsy and numb, at which point she asked Parker and her daughter to leave. She noticed that her keys were missing, so she called 911 to report being drugged.
They didn't take the baby, though.
I don't think so.
The victim said Parker had photographed herself with the child, and she saw that Parker had wiped down items she had touched in the
Oh
home.
my god.
Oh wow.
Well, they're telling like women, because there was that high profile thing. I think it was last summer or the summer before, where they had like one of these Facebook groups like to give away things,
Clothing and stuff like that.
And that the lady had posted that like she was pregnant and she was so many months along and she was looking for this, and these people are like, oh, we got it, you can come pick it up. Well, what they really did was kidnap her, cut the baby from her, and let her bleed to death.
Oh, Jesus Christ on
and
a
then
cracker.
dumped her body like just out somewhere.
Wow.
And the baby was...
See that's why if you ever needed a reason for trust issues to not trust people online, that's it.
Well,
There was another one I saw like that, and the couple or the woman had killed the mom. I think I'm trying to think. Oh, she was pretending to be pregnant, and I think she had a boyfriend.
I saw that one too,
And
he didn't even know.
Yeah. And
Wow.
all of a sudden, she tells everybody that she's already given birth. She wouldn't tell them what hospital she was in, so nobody could come see her. And then her sister or somebody was watching the baby for her. Something happened. They'd gone to her house looking for her. And they walk in and smell hits them.
Oh.
So they called the police. Or maybe the police showed up because they had a... It was something weird. But they start walking through. She's like, it smells like bleach, and there's a really strong odor. And in the baby's room, in the closet, was a big Rubbermaid tape tote, and she had her body in there.
Wow. Well, the one where about the clothes and they cut the baby out, the baby was way, way too young, and so he was not viable, and he had like pretty profound birth trauma. I think maybe from like, they just cut her open and jerked him out, so they obviously didn't know what to do, so he went without oxygen. And I think that baby later died, or it was really bad. But so they're like saying, like, basically for pregnant women, if you... And I mean, this is just good advice for anybody, I think. If you are meeting someone like that you don't know, meet them at a police station, because it's getting to be like a thing. It's creepy as fuck.
Now, this woman, the one that was posting as a photographer, she faced charges in 2014 of larceny and trespassing at Joint Base Lewis McChord. She said she was hiking at the time and did not know she was on military property. Okay, that stuff's always fenced off.
Yeah.
She said she came upon rifle bullets and picked them up, prompting one to fire.
That's not how that works.
Which attracted law enforcement. She agreed to pay a $200 fine and pled guilty to misdemeanor illegal burning. She also previously lived in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where she unsuccessfully ran for mayor in April 2019.
Okay, so she's just a loony bin from the go.
So it doesn't say that. I didn't read anywhere on here where it says she actually took the baby.
Maybe when the mom, was still conscious enough to call 911, it scared them off. Well, talking about baby stuff, we're all parents.
Yep.
We're grandparents.
We have a granddog.
Grandpup.
Yeah.
Not quite the same, but it's in the.
We're doing some white people shit over here tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're having a.
No. Alexis is. It
just
happens to be at our house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, birthday party for their dog. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do there, but whatever. I hear there will be bone-shaped sandwiches.
Not boner shaped.
Yeah.
Unless there's been a misunderstanding.
That would be the best misunderstanding. Excuse me. Why are we eating dickwitches?
Dickwitches.
But okay, I was like a local girl that I know that's a young mother. She posted this on her page earlier in the week, speaking of babies, and I was like, what in the fuck? So I know that, I tried what they call the cry it out method when my kids.
Yeah, because you have to slowly extend the time.
Yeah. And so, but of course we didn't start that until they were capable of sleeping through the night and didn't need us. You try the cry it out method when they're at the point where they want you out of habit, not need.
Right.
Well, we have a new parenting method that is a extreme version of the cried out method, and it's called the extinction method. And I think they should probably tell us what the fuck extinction. That implies death, and I don't think that child rearing, extinction, probably not.
Yeah, those seem to be polar opposites.
And so I'm going to read you this this screenshot she posted, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so this girl, and it was in one of those mom groups, and it says, encouragement needed. We started extinction tonight on our 10-week old.
That is too young to be doing anything.
That is 2.5 months.
Yeah,
that is a newborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After getting...
Well, that's an infant, definitely.
Right, but to me, that's still a newborn.
Yeah,
let me put this in perspective. 10 weeks.
Can they hold their head up?
Mason was just coming home from the hospital. He was in the NICU.
Well, yeah, he was premature.
Right, but that tells you, that's a new baby.
Yeah.
After getting the go-ahead from our pediatrician.
Yeah, okay.
I want to know about that.
Who's the damn pediatrician? Because
it said
a new
retarded.
age pediatrician.
Yeah. No shit.
And the pediatrician said it was okay to cut out his nighttime feed.
No, it's not.
No, their blood sugar. You can have blood sugar issues from that.
They're still putting on weight.
Yeah, and they're trying. They have to eat so often because of their metabolism.
Yeah.
They only, and that's what they're still drinking those little bitty bottles at that age. Anyway, he's 10 weeks old. They let him cry for an hour and a half. And then he fell asleep at 1:30, but now he's been screaming for the last 2.5 hours with no end in sight. 10 weeks old.
That seems like neglect to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And any pediatrician that suggests that needs to have their license revoked.
And then I started reading like you do. You start reading the comments, and this one was like, well, we just don't know what else to do. We were having to get
Feed
up.
him.
We were having to get up 4 times a night with this baby. We couldn't sleep at all.
Did they not know?
Do you not know what being a new parent is?
Yeah. Right, and I commented back. I was like, no shit, said every mother ever.
Yeah.
That's just like, it boggles the mind. Like, if you're not prepared to get up in the night with your kid,
don't have one.
You are not ready to have babies.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. That's just like, we're really committed to not going until morning, but I'm worried what he'll be like tomorrow.
Dead.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, first of all, if you're not, their skin's still so fragile at that point, and if you're not going in there the whole night long, he's laying in a dirty diaper, pee-pee diaper, whatever. So it's easy to break down that little infant skin. There's so many things wrong with that, and you don't like Mason. If he gets real distraught, now not as much now as when he was little, but if he got really, really wound up, he could trigger a seizure from all that screaming.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. And so, what if you don't know if your kid has something like that?
Yeah.
2.5 months, you know.
Well, but I mean, they knew with Mason in the hospital, though, didn't they?
They didn't. We didn't know about the seizures until.
Oh, that's right. He would stop breathing. That's what it was.
Yeah. Was he 9 months old-ish when he had his first seizure?
Probably, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, like heart issues and seizure disorders, they aren't diagnosed by that point. So, I mean, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Yeah, that seems like a real shitty way to parent.
Well, it seems to me like it's everything is geared towards making it easy. Like
it's not
easy. I mean, have you ever talked to anybody that did it?
That seems like it's geared towards the convenience of the parents.
Right. And I'm sorry.
Guess what? Being a parent is not about your
convenient.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not easy, and it's like everybody. I mean, like I would think most people know when you have a newborn, you're just going to have to do without sleep for a little while because you know. So it just, to me, it's just another symptom of this, like, it's all about me, my truth, my, fuck you. Yeah. You're a parent. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, exactly.
It just, that burned my ass. I was just like, what the fuck?
So, we have a picture here of Mama June in all of her meth mouth glory.
And this is skinny Mama June.
Yeah, so
it just lost one of those
one of her teeth.
Yeah, she's still fugly as bag assholes.
There's some people it don't
front
matter.
Teeth.
No, but it's where they kind of file your teeth down and put the
like a veneer.
Yeah, it's a veneer that came off.
Yeah,
because you can see her tooth. She's got that little tooth behind it.
Baby tooth.
A little stunted.
So.
Crack tooth.
If you're single, just remember, Mama June has a man.
Always has a man. She's had at least, because every one of her kids has a different dad.
That scares me that there are dudes out there that are so hard up they're gonna fuck Mama June.
They'll be like, look at that and go.
Yeah, I just can't imagine.
And that was big Mama June.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
She had all her babies when
I can't imagine the caliber.
She had all her little toe gnats.
I can't imagine the caliber of person that would look at Mama June and go.
Damn,
I need some of that.
Get me some of that.
You do remember, what was his name? I don't remember his name. The one with no teeth. The one that fathered.
The one that was on the show.
Like, it was some dumbass, like Sweet Daddy.
Sugar Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do remember what he looked like, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, while I'm...
Like they could be related.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, that just proves there is someone for everyone.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. All right, so are we ready to move on?
Okay, staying on the baby stuff.
Okay, that's not where I was going.
Where were you going?
Not there.
He don't know.
I do know. I've got the thing up.
In Illinois, there was a doctor who performed abortions.
Oh, God, this is so gross.
And he had died, so his family, was taking care of his
estate
and stuff. They found 2,411 fetal remains. They had a mass burial for them.
Well, now I thought, okay, I thought that there had to be rules about how, like,
you're supposed to
medical
cremate
waste.
Yeah, medical waste has a very specific set of rules.
Brandy,
but he saved money
funeral
not having
home
to
in
cremate.
Jacksonville. You remember here a couple of years
They
ago,
had bodies stacked up
in the hallways, and
he had 79. Or I'm sorry, he was 79 when he died. They discovered 71 boxes of fetal remains in his garage.
Ew.
And an additional 165 remains in his car, which was parked in the garage.
okay,
What the fuck?
so I mean, was he keeping them for some creepy reason?
I think
it was a money saver.
Yeah,
or was it like it was too much?
Probably
to
a money
dispose
thing,
of?
because I've heard a lot of these where they just stack up bodies. Had one guy somewhere, they were just stacked out on his property because he didn't have to pay for cremation, so he just got to pocket all that money.
What does he do? Just like burn some wood and give the people some ash and go, here's your...
I don't know.
I mean, in this case, there wouldn't be because, obviously.
Yeah.
But like we were talking about that funeral home here in Arkansas a few years ago. I mean, like literally those people thought their loved ones were being cremated. So they had to have been giving them something.
Well, and that was happening on a really, really big scale at a place in Atlanta, too.
Oh, yeah, I
Was
remember that.
Was it Atlanta or Macon or
something?
Yeah.
one of those bigger towns in Georgia? And it was so bad they had ooze running down the street.
my